there, I'm the base manager and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Now, today we are going to continue with the progress of building our base and exploring the map. We have discovered last episode that we have at least three water geysers. We just need to find them and farm them, because our water situation is rather poor right now, as you can see. Now, I would also like to get the other end of the supply teleporters so that we can activate them and send someone into the other planet. Maybe there we'll find fibers, water, who knows. We will find stuff, that I can guarantee you. Now, last episode we took a duplicate in, Ari, we are waiting for him to level up so that we can give him critter ranching. After that, I suppose we could start ranching some creatures. After all, you know, there is plenty of Dracos around. We could create a couple of ranches for the Dracos and for the hatches. We don't have a lot of hatches, but there is like a few of them. So maybe we could ranch them for extra food, you know, food being always nice. Other than that, I still need to relocate the ladder, because last episode we discovered that we are one tile too short. Typical for the base manager, but oh well. It is what it is, right? We'll fix this rather quickly, don't worry. Now, exploring is kind of important, so let's continue doing the exploration of the map, because yeah, we really need to find that water. Alright, my friends, Zeri has just leveled up, which means he can now turn himself into a proper rancher. Now, this is actually quite important, because you see, we have access to spindly grub plants, and we have access to sweetles. These two things together, well, how should I put it? They go along side by side pretty nicely. We just need to make sure that we don't tame the sweetles, that they remain wild, and everything is going to be fine. So temporarily, eventually we'll pull it out of our base, but temporarily we're gonna use farm tiles, because these things don't consume any type of liquid, they only need fertilizer, and we are gonna make a small room over here like so. Something along these lines, maybe cancel that one over there, and go like this, bam, 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 and bam, right, and then we put one of these, I think it's in food, critter drop off, perfect. Then we can plant, we can even remove another one of these, so that we can put some storage over there for the sulfur. That way we drop the sweetles over here, right, and the sweetles will not tame, but they will hug the plants. Well, they are kind of, you know, hippies, and so they are going to do something with the plants. Don't ask, don't tell. And then that means that we get more out of them, and eventually we might even get the true grubs out of the entire thing. We don't have seeds, we can't allow the peeps to come over here, otherwise they're gonna be annoying. Let's just pull it from there, it's totally fine. We can even cancel this. There's no point in them existing anymore. So yeah, in here we can drop off sweetles and sweetle larvae, and with a well, let's cancel this and do it later. But now with a rancher on the team, we can easily start transporting these animals from place to place, which means we can now go over here, do one of this, and then go into base and do one of this. We will dispense our seeds over here, especially the tree seeds, and then we'll capture and put the peeps over here, and that means that the peeps will plant trees all over this place, which is going to help us out a lot. You need to get the hell out of here, bro. Oh, look, we already have a grub wormling, so let's capture it. It's gonna be mighty useful for us, so yeah, let's get it. Now, my friends, another thing that we are going to do on a temporary notice is we're going to build a bunch of planter pots over here, right? What is the purpose of that? I don't have any, but we now can see that we have a bunch of grains. These grains act as the seed. If they spoil, goodbye sleet wheat, and sleet wheat is super important. So we are just going to plant whatever we have over here. They are not going to grow because the temperature is terrible for them, but they will not spoil because they are, you know, planted whenever we need the seeds. We can then remove them from the dirt and put them in their permanent spot. Yep, there we go. Sweetle tending, that's what they do. There we go. Let's see if we can find sweetle tending. +5 growth speed. I mean... And then we have the grub rub, which is 50% extra speed. I mean, can we really complain about that? I don't think we can. Now, one thing I can tell you, my friends, this ladder relocation is being quite time consuming. Oh my god. It's consuming so much time. It's redonkulous, let me tell you. Redonkulous! Let's try to access those lit wheat grains, otherwise they won't be able to plant them. Yeah, this thing is consuming a bunch of our time. That's mighty unfortunate. In any case, this thing is done. I kind of want to start thinking... Oh, this is also done. Perfect. I want to start thinking, where do we want to put the Draco ranch? Because I kind of want to put all of my ranches together, you know, so that the rancher can do his business rather efficiently. Also, shouldn't be too far away from the base, given that we need to rail the eggs towards the murder pit. So, yeah, we have both of these things to take into consideration. I think we might do it over here. Like, this could be for ranching, and this could be for the oh no, there is the oh my fuck, the entropy. This thing is it's not really super useful. So in this scenario, it's actually in the way. I suppose we can do the farmhouse, maybe over here, perhaps. I think that's gonna have to be the way we roll. So, yeah. Now that this is done, we can finish hollowing out our base, and then we can start thinking about some proper ranching accommodations. Oh, look at that! The range for the auto sweeper, it looks different now. Oh, that's so nice, that's so cool. Perfect, okay. It looks much better now, let me tell you. Okay, so for ranching, this is 96 tiles, so something along these lines. How many ranches can we fit in here? Can we fit another one? Please tell me we can fit another one. We can, that's pretty nice. Awesome. So 3 ranches to start. Not terrible, like we could get one for Dracos and another one for... 2 extra for hatches. I would like to have 3 for hatches, but you know, it's one of those things. Cool. Not terrible, not terrible. So, let's start planning our ranching adventures, shall we? Oh, also, this tile over here, it's gonna be left empty for the tube later. The transit tube. Oh, wait. No, we can't. We'll have to bring the transit tube through here. Because we're gonna need this space over here to put the other ore scrubber. Yeah. Okay, that's unfortunate. So that means we actually need to pull 1 tile backwards, because this tile is gonna be covered. Alright. Finally, the ladder replacement is almost done. We are also building a fire pole for easy transport commute, right, of our dupes. Yeah, we still need to deconstruct it all and blah 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 blah. For now we can stay, I just want to put the ore scrubber over there before I forget. Yeah, great for us. We are also done with replanting all of this. We have more seeds than this, but this will be enough. On another note would be the fact that we still ain't producing a lot of the things that we need. I would like to find bristleberries, but I then remembered, yeah, we don't have bristleberries on this map. We also need to find that. Where in God's green earth will I be able to find bristleberries? That's super important for the berry sludge. But well, now we have a bunch of chlorine being released, which is less than ideal. We need to pack that up, so we need to make a small room over here for that. You know, for that purpose. So, yeah, let's emergency build a little bit of something. Otherwise, we'll lose a bunch of bleach stone, and that's completely uncalled for. I'm already doing a dumb over here. Stop. Stop. I need to better build this, because we can do it like this. We need this space available. I keep forgetting, I tell you guys, I keep forgetting everything. Oh boy. I almost built on top of the space that we are gonna need for the transit tube. Unfortunately, there is no way for me to build the thing. Oh man, we have that neutronium right there. That also is gonna be annoying. There is a bunch of annoyingness over here. This is gonna be complicated. I can tell you right now. We are gonna have a very complicated affair over here. How are we gonna do this? Okay, here we go. So over here we'll have to figure it out. I don't know if how were we gonna do with this, but you know, we'll probably just find a way. But in any case over here, I just shrink this one tile. Everything fits perfectly anyway. We just need to create a liquid lock over here. Make sure that there is no weird stuff to create, like polluted dirt that we have over here, to create gases other than chlorine. We'll vent everything until it is a vacuum, and then we put bleach stone in there in order to create chlorine. That way we'll be able to have a little bit of gas for the ore scrubbers, and we'll be able to store up bleach stone for whenever we need it for medicinal purposes. Now, on other affairs, given that we now have grub fruits and whatnot, how about we start storing it in a proper place? There we go. As we can see, it's refrigerated, so -3, and we have a sterile environment. It is far better than this, so we can get rid of that and start storing the stuff over here. It also is closer for them to grab it and go towards the mess hall, you know. So a tiny improvement overall. Now, when it comes to this thing over here, we already have a gas pump rolling. Should be able to vacuum this out rather quickly. There is not a lot of gas over here, so as we can see, we shall soon have this thing completely vacuumed out. And then we put the bleach stone over there, and that's pretty much it. Now, just in case there is anything disgusting over there, let's build an automatic dispenser right here in sweep only, and then we'll sweep all of these things, make sure that there is nothing that can off gas in here. Perfect, look at that, vacuum achieved. There we go, a little bit of bleach stone. As we can see, we already have the chlorine gas starting to form, which is fan-freaking-tastic. There is nothing off gassing in here, which is perfect. I still want to clean it out, just, you know, out of precaution. But yeah, it's just a matter of allowing the chlorine gas to accumulate now. In fact, we can even go like this. It's gonna like take forever. In fact, we are just consuming power needlessly. Stop. Let's accumulate a little bit more chlorine, and then we can put it in there. Like I said, otherwise it's just needlessly wasting power, and we don't want that. Power is kind of tight right now. Wait, I saw polluted oxygen over here. How the hell did we get the freaking polluted oxygen over here? Oh my god, I'm so mad right now. Okay, it's fine. Just take the freaking polluted oxygen out of there, please. Well, in this case, the polluted dirt. God damn it. Okay, so our kinda first ranch is kinda built, yeah, and I say kinda because we run into the temperature problem. You see, we don't have chlorine to grow balm lilies, which would be the thing that we wanted to grow in the first place. Nor can we grow mealwood. The Dracos require a full plant in order to eat. You cannot give them like the dropped item, meaning the what is this thing called? Meal lice. Sorry. The meal lice are the lily flowers. You require the plant to be fully grown. And we don't have chlorine over here to build balm lilies. And if we put some chlorine over here, well, it is going to quickly stop being chlorine. And then, you know, it's too hot for these things. No. The thing that I'm hoping is that this temperature eventually will flow over here, reducing the temperature to the point where we can build the mealwoods, or in this case we can grow it. It's not that far away. It's gonna turn them into glossy Dracos, which is less than ideal, but I'm certain we can get enough fibers out of them before they turn, or in this case before they spawn glossy Dracos. Besides, we can always like filtrate the eggs in order to have an equal amount of Dracos and glossy Dracos, so in the end it's kind of okay. But the present moment is not very good. Hopefully whenever we start opening up this thing, it will flow better and therefore get the temperature under control. If not, we'll find a way. Now, my friends, when it comes to exploration, I think we finally reached the bottom of the map. I think this is the final biome. Super toasty, right? Right. Toasty biome. Well, it's not super toasty. 36 degrees, that's That's okay, I suppose. Let's continue going downwards. I mean, we lose nothing by exploring, right? Right. Let's go downwards a little bit more. I also want to go to the side over here, and then maybe like over here in the bottom a little bit as well. Try to explore and find those volcanoes. Now, my friends, I was thinking about it, and we are going to do things differently, okay? I thought about it, and the best way to just do our ranches in a way that we know they are gonna work the way we want to is to do an airlock over here and vacuum the atmosphere and put in there the atmosphere that we want. So I think we already have them. I sure hope that we do. I think it's maybe in stations. The gas bottler, or maybe we don't. Man, please tell me that we have the gas bottler. Oh my god, where is that thing? I forget the name. I'm trying to look for something, and yeah, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, we do. It's the canister filler, okay, and the canister emptier. Yeah, when I'm looking for bottles, not find. Not utilities. Where is that thing? Here it is. Ventilation. Kinda makes sense, Pans Manager. Bless you. There we go. Bam, bam. We don't have a lot, right? But the little bit that we have over time will, be enough. We also don't need to put, a lot of it in here, you know? We just need to get rid of a bunch of things. So, yeah, we just do one of these. Right, we bring in some water. Why are you stopped right there? You're not trapped, are you? I sure hope not. Nah, he is not. So yeah, bring some liquids, maybe readjust this, because now the tiles are not correct. 88 plus 4, that's 92. So I need 96, right? Oh, come on. Yeah, 96. Okay, that means one less extra row. Given that we are going to control the atmosphere in here, how about we also do with the temperature, right? Right. In here we are only wanna go for regular Dracos. We want their fibers. The glossy Dracos, they can wait. It's either that or we can get plastic the regular fashion way. We will see. In any case, balm lily plants, they do require some high temperatures. So how about we fix that rather quickly, right? It's quite simple. We use these space heaters with a simple thermosensor, so they don't go off all the time, and that's it. They don't consume a lot of power, so yeah, think this is not gonna be a major issue. Now what's gonna be a major issue is getting enough chlorine just to fill that thing up. Like, we already have 1 kilo over here, but this is a very tiny space. I would like to get maybe bare minimum 500 grams. How much do you need? 150. Well, then maybe just a couple of bottles should be more than enough. Once again, this is going to be locked away, so the gases won't shift due to the pressure of the outside gases, so I think we'll be fine. Now, while we wait for this thing to vacuum out this chamber, and yes, we can already do it, there is already a speckle of water over there, so technically there is a lock. How about we continue searching for that water? Like, we don't have a lot, and after all, making these kinds of hard turns in our decisions, right? We were looking for water, and then all of a sudden... Okay, and then all of a sudden I just decided to start doing this, right? Right, that is not a good idea when we are in kind of such a bad spot. Right, right. Well, in any case, if we truly need it, we can always come over here and take this water. We can access it from inside of our base. There is oxygen over here, so it's not like we're gonna allow chlorine inside of our base. So it's totally fine. There is a backup, but still, if we could find something, I would really appreciate it. Like another biome, and no volcano, no geyser, I mean. Now, my friends, one thing I can tell you: vacuuming out this chamber, it kinda was a bit expensive on the power front, especially because until this point we have been living the low power kind of lifestyle, right? These things permanently on have kept these things also permanently on, and look at the amount of carbon dioxide that we are spreading throughout our base, but it is fine. All of it is going to be converted into sweet oxygen or just dissipated into nothingness. Alright, now on the exploration front, we have good news, my friends. Well, not superb news, moderately good. We have found the supply teleporter output, and it's rather close to its input, so yay, I suppose. A victory for us, even though it is a tiny one. Alright, vacuum achieved. That was actually pretty quick. I thought it was gonna take a little bit more time, but no, perfect. Let's deconstruct all of this and then move on to the re-atmosification part of the process. Oh no. They breathe out carbon dioxide through the gas mask. That's gonna be a problem. If I'm trying to control my atmosphere, you were not supposed to exhale into the controlled atmosphere. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm glad I noticed this now and not later, but still. It's gonna be a pain to deal with it. Like, you have a good idea, and then the game just be like, no, how dare you, that's a terrible idea, How the hell are we going to prevent the dupes from exhaling carbon dioxide inside of our carbon-free, controlled temperature and temperature control atmosphere? How in God green earth am I gonna do that? I need this to get the fibers to get the suits, and I need the suits to get this. Alright, we also found the crater fluidomatics. It looks like the map generated all of the things over here, right? On this corner of the map. Alright. Now, another biome, no water, of course. Do you see any volcanoes over here for water? Geysers, I mean. Cold water slush. Geysers, whatever they are called. Do you see any? I don't. All that I see is my dupes going into some major problems because we are running out of water. But well, this also serves as exploration, maybe. Well, given that the game is spawning everything in here, maybe we'll find a geyser somewhere close to this area. That would be pretty cool. Well, my friends, I had to record this episode in multiple parts, and I somehow forgot what we were doing last time. Of course, I still remember that we discovered that the dupes like to breathe out carbon dioxide in here, which foiled our plans. We still are going to go ahead and put a bunch of chlorine and hydrogen over there, and we'll deal with carbon dioxide later. However, I feel like we are kind of veering off course from the important things, given that we know that there is like a little bit of water over here. How about we go over there and grab it as soon as possible? After that is done, we can focus on other things. I just feel like you know, this is not enough to sustain us for very long. So until we find a renewable source of water, getting this is probably our biggest priority. Now, friends, one of the advantages of doing this is that I had time to read some of your comments, and some of you guys apparently don't like the ore scrubbers. You find them useless. Well, upon reading that comment, I realized one thing. We don't have any slime biome on this map. They are truly useless on this case, okay? They are not useless overall, because germs, even though they don't kill, they are very annoying. Having slime lung in your base, like, it can happen very fast. The slime lung does like oxygen, and it will spread. Your dupes are like vectors of disease, walking vectors of diseases. They will touch stuff, and then everything they will touch will turn into more disease-riddle objects. And yeah, I don't like germs, okay? I don't like germs in real life, and if there is a game with germs, I will do everything in my power to get rid of them. However, I must concede that in this case, maybe having only one ore scrubber will be enough to take care of any diseased riddle contents that we receive from the other planets. So I might just remove one of them. But they are not useless. Not in my opinion, at least. Alright, let's go over here. Ruby. Ruby, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Come here. Move over there. We need to open this just to see. We have some pinches. Kinda, But this is what we are looking for. How are we gonna pipe this water all the way over here? I wonder. Oh, also we can deconstruct this eventually. We need to pipe this over there like pronto. Getting the power over there, it's gonna be annoying and whatnot, but well, given the circumstances, I'm certain we will find a way. Probably I'm gonna bring power from here through like here. It's gonna be messy, but if we can get it done, that would be just awesome. Could it be? Could it be? Yes, we found something. Oh my god, finally, my friends. Now, this doesn't mean anything, okay? I want to be perfectly clear. We still don't have the ability to tame the cool steam vent, but at least we do have now a reliable source of water. We have no way of converting the steam into a properly cooled water that we can use. We need a steam generator and a thermo aqua tuner for that. But at least there is a start. I mean, if we are able to find the other slush geysers which emit water at a very cold temperature, wolframite, really, huh? Very cold temperature, we will be able to quasi-tame this thing. And I say quasi because, well, it's not gonna be super reliable, nor it's going to work very well. But it's gonna work, so, you know, it's better than nothing. And, yeah, I would like to start working on that pronto, but for that, we must find the other geysers first. Now, my friends, as a water-saving measure, I'm just gonna wait for all of these things to be collected, and then we are going to uproot the meal lice. You see, we do have the grubs. I believe we can do without... Yep, we can do without water on these ones. Besides, we do have an almost full fridge, which means we ain't starving anytime soon. So, yeah, let's start thinking on ways that we can save that precious fluid. Alright, my friends, so here we go. I think everything is now built. Yes, it is. So let's connect this, let's connect this and this. This should bring power online. And next, the water pipe is done. Alright, so there is a lifeline, shall we say. This little bit of water is going to carry us just a little bit further while we continue in our exploration efforts. Sure, we have discovered this, but this is completely useless until we find the stuff to, you know, tame it, even if it is somewhat of a primitive tame. Now, it would be pretty convenient if the one of the geysers would be right there. Well, convenient... Well, that's quite a stretch, okay? Convenient would be like, for example, right here. Because it's relatively close. There is kind of like, come on game, give me something. Right. Alright, so we are going to prioritize this next. This is going to be our next high priority target. From here, we will then dig out a tunnel through here and attempt to find a geyser over here. Now, I'm going for the cold biomes because usually there is plants in my way. Usually the cold slush geysers are, you know, in cold biomes, so that would be the logical place to look for them. But sometimes the game can bamboozle you into thinking that you are about to get what you want, and then it tells you to go screw yourself. Now, on the sidelines, one project that we could get undergoing would be to request an auto bottle of hydrogen gas. Now, when it comes to the carbon dioxide, my friends, my idea, or at least my hope, is that we are going to put so much stuff inside of this thing, because it's 25 kilogram bottles that we get at a time. I'm pretty certain. A gas pipe, nope. 25 kilogram a bottle, right? My idea would be, well, we are going to pressurize this so much that we are going to crush that carbon dioxide. Remember, we're going to put 25 kilos of hydrogen, 25 kilos of chlorine. Or at least that's what I'm hoping for. And, you know, all of that maybe, just maybe, could crush the carbon dioxide and prevent the dupes from breathing that stuff out. Of course, that's only a theory, and as per usual, oxygen not included is going to prove me wrong, make me feel like a dum-dum, and then ruin any plan that I might have. And of course, that speck of carbon dioxide is going to prevent this stuff from growing, because of course it's going to do that. Oh. Oh. There is too much water in here. I mean, this is nice, like the thing where they sleep and get dreams and stuff, but there is a lot of water in here. Melted water at that, and wizards, which is nice. We won't have to go look for... By the way, this is the edge of... Wow, okay, things are changing rapidly. Ooh, this is terrible, this is gonna melt everything. 500 degrees. Ooh, this is a time bomb. This is a time bomb. Oh my god, there is so much stuff to worry about now. You, give me information, now. Okay, you won't melt. That's good. That's good. Phosphorite, I know that you melt. You're gonna melt, right? Yeah, you're definitely gonna melt. Okay, all of this is gonna melt. This is gonna melt. Please tell me that you have a full enclosure. Coal. You don't melt. Oh, you do. Oh my god, Our hopes, my friends, okay, is that this little chamber pressurizes so much that this thing eventually stops spewing extremely hot gases, and with that, it prevents the thing from destroying the entire map, because we are way too far ahead, too far into like being able to tame this thing. We require way more specific stuff in order to tame this. Yeah, this might be a problem. Now, there is a solution, okay? There is a solution. Do we have the tiles? I don't think... Yeah. Okay, so we just go like this. This will melt the coal, which will create a block like this, which will block the hydrogen vent. Okay? That's an emergency situation kind of thing. Yeah, this is real bad, real bad. It's good, because hydrogen is nice, but it's real bad that it is so exposed to the elements, you know. Oh, also, no water. Damn it. And I don't think we are gonna have it here either. So, double damn it. Could it be? Could our prayers, yeah, that's the word. Could our prayers have been listened by the holy printing pod? Maybe, just maybe, we are still able to be saved. Hopefully, this is what we are looking for. It is a bit far away from this, which is going to make the logistics of transporting the water from here to here a bit annoying. But you know what? At least it's not on the other side of the map. Well, it kinda is. Oh my god, what am I saying? Given the size of the map, this is kind of far. But hey, we found it, or I hope so, because we still have to verify it. Yeah, those are great news. Hopefully, so how about we do our very best to go over here like ASAP. Well, in other news, this little bit of water has been consumed. There is like these few specks over here that could get used up if we get really desperate. Just acquiring them is a bit annoying. I would pretty much just rather drop them all into like a big pool and then sort things out that way. But hey, we can get those if things get truly desperate. I'm still in the process of getting here, however, like if this is not what we are looking for, we could say that we are in very dire circumstances, but at the same time, look, we have explored pretty much the entire map. Where could those things be, if not right there? I mean, there are 3 geysers, water geysers, according to the star map. Right, 1, 2, 3. We haven't found a single one of them. So, what are the odds of this being something other than a geyser? A cold slush geyser. Let me put those words very carefully, because the game likes to troll you very much. So, yeah, what are the odds of this not being a cold slush geyser? Oh, could it be? Could it be, my friends? There is brine over here, and water, right? Right, and then look at that. Neutronium right there. The edge of the map is still a little bit far away. I mean, there is a way we can confirm this. This is a bit cheesy. Nah, it doesn't show up. Like, if you go into your priority menu, sometimes... Oh shit, I can exit. Oh, thank you. Sometimes you can see, like, the priority of a volcano, you know, for the purpose of, like, for example, like this. But those tiles are still covered, so it's not showing up. However, I think that maybe the other one is right there. Maybe there is a large possibility, right? We are like 2 tiles away from discovering that, but, you know, the dupes are more concentrated on this, so I suppose we will not find out on this episode. Or maybe we will, because dupes always like to do what dupes like to do, so, you know. And looks like we are about to enter the final cycle of this episode, my friends. And instead of just waiting for the end of this episode, for the end of the cycle, I would like to take a minute to talk to you guys. This episode was severely delayed. I made a quick video just showing you guys what I have been up to, but just in case you didn't saw that and you might be curious, so we had to do some renovations on our basement, and well, let's just say that it was a lot of heavy work. We had to not only take all the stuff away from the basement so that we could clear the floor, then grab the stuff, you know, to make the cement and all the necessary things to put on the floor, and then make the darn thing, which took 2 days of heavy labor. So yeah, as one of you guys put it on the comment section, I took some time to take care of my IRL base. So yeah, it's not done yet. We still need to put ceramic tiles on it, and so it's still going to consume a little bit more time, but that is mostly in the next weekend, as most of the materials necessary have already been acquired, so there is only a few things that I have to do during the week for preparation. So, you know, we should start getting more episodes more frequently, and as I said in the middle of this episode, or at least I hope I said it, if you guys give me 27 likes, I think that's what I said, 27 likes, I will make another video. I'll probably I'm going to do it anyways, but if you give me 27 likes, I'm gonna be extremely happy. Oh, well, would you look at that, just to finish the episode. I kinda wanted to leave it on a cliffhanger, but I couldn't resist. They have found the cold salt slush geyser, my friends. Look at that, fan-freaking-tastic. It's relative. I was gonna say it's relatively close, but it's not really, but you know, it's fine. The polluted water vent next. Oh my god, things were precarious, but now we have found the solution. Oh, finally, my friends. I am so relieved. You guys have no idea, because now there is actually viability to this base. Until now, things were a little bit sketchy. But no more. No more. Let's just liberate this. Make sure that these things are starting to pump out as much water as possible. Oh, and more water over there. Ain't that nice? We are finding all the water now, of course. But yeah, now we have viability on this map, which is really nice. We still have a somewhat decent amount of water. We're not consuming a lot of it, as we have removed the meal lice from the planter boxes, which are the main consumer of water. These things consume a little bit of water as well, but you know, it's one of those things. So yeah, I'm super relieved, and I think I have just found the other one. Look at that, you find one, you find 2, 3, it's just like that, bam, bam, bam. The game wanted to keep us like in the edge of our seats, but the second you find the solution, it just bombards you with everything. Thank you so much, game, that you decided to put all of the water in the right side of the map. But well, my friends, With this cycle coming to an end, so must this episode. But before we go, once again, I'm really sorry about the delay on this episode, and I'm really sorry about the discombobulated way this episode was made, as I had to record it in multiple episodes. We're going to prolong this episode just a little bit more, so that we can see what the hell is that thing. It's quite troublesome. I'm scared. What is that? Is the just because I said the base is viable, that doesn't mean you have to explode the base, okay, game? Jesus. Alright guys, let's just see what is going to happen. Are we going to explode now? It was just a milestone. Oh my god, my heart almost skipped a beat right there, my friends. Holy but Jesus. But yeah, my friends, as I was gonna say before, I almost had an heart attack because I thought the printing pod was about to go off on a thermonuclear blast. I hope that you have enjoyed this episode, and oh no, before that, I'm really sorry about the discombobulated way this episode was made, as it was recorded in multiple times, one of which I was extremely sleepy and fumbling all of my words, but as you can see now, today is a different base manager, and therefore, with all of that said, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode, and that you are enjoying the series so far. If you are, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. But in the meantime, this is the Base Manager signing out. Bye-bye.